Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. We are heading towards the Tuscan region of Italy. We will be traveling from London to Pisa airport, where we will pick up our car and drive towards the city of Siena. We have booked a nice Airbnb with almost hotel-like facilities, including cooked breakfast and dinner. We finally reached Italy and picked up our car. We found out that we are driving Tesla, which is, I think, going to be a bit challenging. As you can see, Ashish is already struggling to open the door, that too on the wrong side. He quickly realized that we're not in the UK and switched side and managed to get into the car. We then figured out how it works and I drove towards Siena, that too safely. Let's show you our room. By the time we got to the Airbnb, it was already dinner time. We quickly left our bags and head down towards the dining area for our very first Tuscan dinner. I ordered the carbonara and Ashish went for classic steak. The dinner was so delicious that we had to order a dessert. We went for the obvious tiramisu. Also, the waiter was kind enough to give me cappuccino with my dessert. Yeah, I know, it's a crime, but he didn't mind at all. Good morning! We are heading down to have quick breakfast. The breakfast was okay-ish. They didn't have a lot of options compared to hotel breakfast, but to be honest, it was decent enough. After the breakfast, we walked around exploring the Airbnb property. I will now take you to the Airbnb pool area. This Airbnb has the most beautiful pool with the Tuscan countryside view. I mean, look at it. It's almost like a Windows laptop screensaver. It's our second day in Tuscany. We started off by exploring the city centre of Siena. We parked at the nearest car park and walked towards city centre. There is a lot of walking up the hill, so I suggest you also wear comfortable footwear. Of course, I didn't listen to my husband when he said to wear your trainers, and here I am suffering again. I quickly realized that these kitten heels are not going to last me all day, so I did an impulsive slipper purchase from a local shop. Siena is based on 17 districts. These are named after animals or mythical creatures. You will find souvenirs that represent each district in almost every corner. The story of 17 districts kind of reminded me of Game of Thrones. Our Airbnb host also told us that they have named their rooms after these 17 districts. Our room name was Leocarno, which is a unicorn, and after knowing that, I loved my room even more. We came went to this restaurant to test the hype of the most famous Florentine steak. I don't recommend ordering it between two people, but I have a meat lover husband who finessed 1.7 kg L-spine cut steak, which was almost rare. For myself, I ordered some tomato-based pasta and roast potatoes. I was quite worried that we might not be able to finish the steak, but then I saw Ashish wiping the whole plate. He left no crumbs. I can't believe after finishing the steak we went for a dessert. We had tiramisu as usual, and we even took one dessert home. To burn all the calories we ate, we went to Montepulciano. It's a town up in the hills and has breathtaking views right at the top. While walking up, we saw a historical parade which happens every Sunday around 3 p.m. or 7 p.m. So if you're in town, it's possible to witness at least once. Here it is, the most breathtaking view after a long hike up in the town. We didn't realize how time went by so fast. It was nearly 9 p.m. when we got back to the car park. We realized how low we are on charge, so we drove towards Tesla's supercharger and accidentally took the wrong exit towards Rome instead of Florence, which added another 45 minutes to our destination. The charge was down to 23% and I kept thinking, what if the car dies on us? Who do we even call? But luckily we managed to get to the supercharger in time and charged our car. I guess this experience really put me off having a Tesla car.
Dearest gentle reader, we have been apart for far too long.
You can tell how knackered I am the way I'm stomping my way to have some breakfast. Last night has definitely drained me out, but hey ho, it's another day, so we gotta keep going, I guess. This cake was definitely 10/10s. Day 3, we're heading towards Florence and the weather was so bad it started with few raindrops and then started pouring pro max. Barely had any visibility, as you can see. By the time we got to Florence, it had stopped raining and my spirit was uplifted again. Ashish told me that he's done with his meat intake, so he wanted to try some seafood, so we went to this restaurant in Florence. The restaurant is 4.7 rated, but honestly for someone who's been to Capri Island will not be satisfied here. I think the food is decent, but it's nowhere close to local restaurants in Capri. That's mainly because of the quality of seafood ingredients. We didn't order dessert at the restaurant, so we walked around looking for ice cream or a dessert place. We saw Venchi had a long queue, so we thought it must be nice. The queue was definitely worth the wait. We loved our ice cream. It was really good. Definitely 10 tens. We got really tired after walking, so wanted to try some juice. This orange juice was horrible. It was mainly colored water. One thing I realized with having Tesla car is that you have to keep in mind that this car would need charging if you're doing long distance traveling, like from Florence to Siena. It takes up a lot of charge. Definitely need to plan your routes accordingly. Also, this autopilot is actually really cool. Good morning, it's day 4. We are heading towards Pisa. We just checked out of our Airbnb and we wanted to explore Pisa before heading back home. We did fall for this tourist trap, but we obviously loved our photos and it's such a nice memory to take back home. I bought a bag from this shop. The shopkeeper did sell me with lighting the bag with his lighter, and yes, I was sold, to be honest. I don't know why these sandwiches are so hyped up. I found them really bland. It wasn't something for me. We did try these gelato and coffee dessert. It was the best thing I had in Florence. It was very nice. Please do go and try this out for yourself. I was pretty sad that we are going home and our holiday has come to an end. I have a star of a husband, so he booked another holiday, surprised me right at the airport. So click the like and subscribe button to get a bell notification, find out where we're going next.